Atomic Samurai, the swordman who can cut in atomic levels, versus Flashy Flash, the ninja who can run at the speed of light. These two are one of the strongest heroes, with both characters being master swordmen. What would happen if these two ever decided to fight? And who would come out on top? In this we're going to see who has better abilities, who can outmatch the other's skills, as this is one of the battles that has been debated for years in the One Punch Man community. To start off, I want to talk about Kamikaze, since we all know he's the underdog in here. Kamikaze, also known as Atomic Samurai, is a class S hero ranked number 4 and a swordmaster who is a member of the Council of Swordmasters, and is considered to be one of the strongest heroes in the verse. Participated in every major threat such as Boris invasion and attack on the Monster Association. Each of his serious attacks are delivered in such immense speed and in atomic levels, that way he can load with pretty much any monster who isn't dragon or god. He literally seems invincible against demons. We know no one in the verse is better when it comes to swordsmanship skills, as stated in the data book to be the strongest swordman in the verse. But that's all there is to it, since we all know without a doubt, without his sword he's pretty much useless. Because of his skills as a swordman, he's able to keep up with dragon level monsters such as Melsgard and some of the cadre members. And as Darkshine was fighting against Garu, he has stated that Garu would have been toasted if he met with 4 heroes including Atomic Samurai. We know no one is better when it comes to swordsmanship skills, but it's clear that there are characters who he cannot handle or defeat by himself without the help of other heroes, such as Black Ass and Melsgard. This is literally shown with Black Ass defeating Atomic Samurai with no sweat, since it was a bad matchup for him. And we do see Atomic Samurai fighting on equal terms with the other heroes later on, but he never had a clear-cut win or a hard-fought fight against anyone. Atomic Samurai's speed is no joke either, as he was able to surprise even Sonic in the data book, stating that he didn't even see him draw his sword. Also is capable of slashing Harakiri, who stated that he can draw his sword faster than the speed of sound in human form. And Atomic Samurai slashed the monster form of Harakiri, while Harakiri's sword was an inch away from Atomic Samurai's throat, showing that he clearly is above the speed of sound by a great margin. But all of this fails in comparison when we include the Sunblade, stated by Nichiren that whoever wields this blade would obtain unparalleled power as a swordmaster, rendering Atomic Samurai to have a potential to be one of the strongest and the most dangerous. With this sword, he was capable of deflecting Psychos Oroshi's slash, which is very impressive, and later on cutting off Golden Ass's hand, which is a massive feat by itself, because Golden Ass is clearly above cadre level, as this proves that the Sunblade improves your physical stats also, rendering him to be several times stronger than pre-Sunblade. However, as expected, this cannot last longer, since it was the Sword Spirit who was doing the fighting, as Atomic Samurai needs more training in order to perfect it. Now with all of these feats in hand, will this be enough to defeat Flashy Flash? Now while Kamikaze is known for his swordsmanship skills, Flashy Flash is someone who is known for rarely being even touched by any type of opponent. Well, most of them. This is due to his light speed movement and reactions, which essentially no one other than the monsters above monsters can react to it. Meaning, if you are not fast enough to react to the speed of light, none of your skills really would matter. And no, this is not hyperbolical statements, as it was shown multiple times characters are capable of moving at somehow similar speed. You can check my latest video explaining why characters in the One Punch Man verse can move at the speed of light. His immense speed allowed him to fight against dragon level monsters such as Hellfire Flame and Gale Wind, who both stated that they could have won against Goketsu and Psychos. Now I'm not saying this is true, however, Flashy Flash has stated that no hero would have been able to keep up with their speed, which is backed up by Phoenix Man being surprised when he noticed both of them got killed. And Flashy Flash's speed isn't even his trump card, that being toughness and durability even without his sword, as he took multiple hits from the two ninjas and it's as if nothing happened. Not only that, but Flashy Flash later on was involved in a 3-way fight with Monster Form Garu and Platinum Ass, both being the strongest in the battlefield, where most of the heroes are defeated. This has showcased that Flashy Flash is on a higher level compared to the other heroes, given the fact that he was keeping up with both of them while being weakened as stated by Platinum Ass. I'm not sure if this includes his speed, but in the One Punch Man verse, it has been implied that the ninjas without their swords are significantly weaker, cause that's how it works. Now, with all of this being said, looking at it at first glance, it seems like Flashy Flash has the upper hand, with Atomic Samurai attacks more than likely never being able to reach him due to the huge speed gap. Not saying that Atomic Samurai is not fast, as he clearly was seen able to react to lightning, and he would obviously be faster than Sonic, who is faster than Awakened Cockroach, who has stated that he can dodge at the speed of light. However, Flashy Flash is many times faster than that, as he was keeping up with 2 dragon level speedsters and later on 2, I would say, almost above dragon level monsters, Platinum Ass and Garu. Not only that, Atomic Samurai has been shown to be not physically durable, as he was almost done by one punch from Black S, who doesn't even come close to Platinum S, who Flashy Flash was seen being able to handle his punches pretty well. There is really nothing that Atomic Samurai can do in this case. However, there is a way for him to win this match, which is mastering the Sunblade. Now, I'm speaking about potential here, not actual feats. I think that Kamikaze from now on is gonna focus on training his physical body to match the sword, since it eats a lot of stamina from him. That being said, he'd be much faster and much durable. However, I'm sorry to say this, but if we talk feats, Atomic Samurai loses badly even with the Sunblade. Since Golden S was able to intercept his point-blank movement, then the same Golden S gets absurdly stronger and faster when he transforms into Platinum S, to the point he even becomes confident in beating King when he was not before. And Flashy Flash was keeping up with that monster and Garu with him being weakened, so Flashy Flash outclasses Atomic Samurai even with the Sunblade. Personally, I think the debate was ended when Flashy Flash was confident into taking whoever took all the heroes when he arrived to the battlefield. Now, the only way I see Flashy Flash losing is if Kamikaze was able to land an atomic slash on him, which we know that would never happen if it's not equal stats. However, if it's equal stats, I strongly believe Atomic Samurai would take the W, since it's gonna be a sword fight, and Atomic Techniques as a swordman is better than Flashy Flash's techniques. As we all know, samurais lives by the way of the sword. Unfortunately, for Kamikaze, there's really nothing he can do against Flashy Flash's speed. He can't even use any of his abilities. As soon as Flashy Flash starts moving, it's a guaranteed dub in my opinion. And it's safe to say that middle-aged man loses to the unsecured ninja.